The countdown has begun. Season 19 of Heartland has taken us on an emotional roller coaster, but as the final chapter looms, one question remains: is this really Amy's last ride? The Heartland family has been through heartache, triumph, and growth. But in the season finale, everything changes. What happens when the past and the future collide? Will Amy find the closure she's been searching for, or will the ties that bind her to the ranch be forever altered? The stakes have never been higher. Get ready for an unforgettable journey as we head toward the Heartland Season 19 finale. As the days grow warmer in Hudson, the ranch is quieter than ever before. The season has brought moments of peace, but with Amy Fleming at the center of it all, peace never seems to last long. For the first time in years, she's found herself at a crossroads, a place where the past meets the future, and decisions must be made that could change the course of her life forever. The past few seasons have been about healing. After losing Ty, Amy has slowly and steadily rebuilt her life managing the ranch, caring for horses, and becoming more connected with the people around her. But the emotional scars of losing the love of her life have never fully healed. Now, as Amy's relationships with her family and the people of Heartland deepen, there's a feeling of impending change. She's become a stronger version of herself, but the pain of Ty's death still lingers in the background, influencing everything she does. This season has hinted at something brewing beneath the surface: her attachment to the ranch, her work with the horses, and even the way she's approached her future. But as Season 19's finale nears, Amy faces a choice that will challenge everything she's known. On the ranch, life continues. Jack's steady guidance and wisdom are a reminder of the foundation on which Heartland stands. Lou, with her unwavering drive, continues her work in town. And Georgie, who has grown into a young woman with her own ambitions, is ready to step into the world beyond Heartland. But Amy stands at the crossroads, torn between two very different paths. The horses that once brought her so much comfort are now leading her to a place she never expected, one where she must confront her greatest fears and the possibility of a future without the ranch. As the season finale approaches, the unresolved questions about Amy's future build to an unbearable crescendo. Will she continue her work at Heartland, or is it time for her to walk away and find a new path, one that doesn't tie her to the memories of Ty and the life they built together? Fans can't help but wonder, will Amy's journey come full circle, or is the story of Heartland about to take a dramatic, unexpected turn? While some family members find themselves preoccupied with their own lives, Lou and Peter navigating their complex relationship, and Tim facing his own personal struggles, Amy's story is the one that captivates everyone's attention. The tension is palpable, and every moment seems to build toward a revelation. With so much on the line, Amy knows that whatever decision she makes in the finale will be irreversible. Will it be a chance to honor Ty's memory and his dream for the ranch? Or will it be the start of a new chapter where Amy takes control of her destiny once again? As the day of the finale approaches, the questions linger. The heart of Heartland has always been its relationships, and Amy's relationship with the ranch is no different. But will her heart stay at Heartland, or will this season's final chapter reveal something no one saw coming? Just when Amy feels the weight of her decisions closing in, a blast from the past re-enters her life, throwing her into a whirlwind of emotions. Graham Wardle, the actor who portrayed Ty Borden, has made an unexpected return to Heartland. Fans were left devastated when Ty's sudden death left a permanent hole in the fabric of the show. But Graham's return sparks hope and speculation. While it's still unclear if this is just a fleeting visit or the beginning of something more significant, one thing is certain: Amy's world is about to shift in ways she never expected. Ty's death left Amy with not only grief but also a sense of unfinished business. She's tried to find healing raising their daughter, Lindy, and continuing Ty's work at the ranch, but the emotional scars remain. Her connection to Ty was more than just a romance. It was a bond that anchored her to the land and the legacy they were building together. With the return of Graham, the question arises: could Ty's presence in Amy's life still have a role to play in her future? Graham's arrival is more than just a nostalgic moment for fans. It's a turning point for Amy. As they meet again on set, There's an undeniable chemistry between Amy and Ty's memory that both comforts and challenges her. His return forces Amy to face her past, her love for Ty, the pain of losing him, and the future they never got to have together. Could this moment of reunion be the key to Amy finding the peace she's been searching for? Or is it a reminder that some chapters are meant to stay closed? For Amy, Graham's unexpected appearance creates a flurry of conflicting emotions. There's the overwhelming sense of nostalgia, but also the crushing weight of unresolved feelings. The realization that time has passed, that Ty is gone while his memory will always remain a part of Heartland, means Amy must find a way to move forward. The thought of what could have been is tempting, but Amy has already faced the hardest part, letting go. Now she must decide whether the return of an old friend should be the catalyst for revisiting the past, or if it's time to finally close that door for good. Graham's presence on set raises more questions than answers. Could this be a setup for Ty's return in some form, whether through flashbacks or dream sequences? Or perhaps it's simply a nod to the show's legacy, a moment for fans to reminisce about the impact Ty had on everyone at Heartland? As Amy faces the choices ahead, she will find herself confronted not just with the memory of Ty, but also with the reality of who she is now and the person she is becoming. While the possibility of Ty's return seems unlikely to some, it's impossible to ignore the emotional charge that Graham's presence brings. If there's one thing Heartland has always done well, it's exploring the complexities of love and loss. In this season finale, Amy's journey toward closure may involve confronting not only her grief, but also the life she has built in Ty's absence. The line between past and present has never been blurrier. As the clock ticks down to the season finale, Amy will be forced to make the ultimate choice. Is she ready to say goodbye to the past once and for all, or will she allow it to shape her future in unexpected ways? The tension that has been simmering all season reaches a breaking point as Amy grapples with the realization that the choices she makes now will define the rest of her life. Every decision, every action feels monumental, not just about surviving or simply existing, but about truly living. The ranch, the horses, her daughter Lindy, and the community of Heartland have always been Amy's foundation. But that foundation is beginning to crack under the pressure of the uncertainty she faces. The question has shifted from what do I do next to what am I truly meant to do? Amy's relationship with the ranch has always been her anchor, but now she's starting to wonder if it's holding her back. The emotional weight of Ty's loss has made it difficult for her to see beyond the past. She feels frozen in a moment she can't move past. But with the return of Graham and the deepening realization that her life can no longer be defined by the shadows of grief, Amy begins to question everything she has held onto. Could it be time to leave Heartland? Is her future somewhere else? Could she finally break free from the memories that have held her captive for so long? As Amy wrestles with these feelings, Jack, Lou, and Tim each offer their perspectives well-meaning, but none truly able to understand the depth of Amy's inner turmoil. Jack, with his steady wisdom, encourages Amy to stay rooted in the land that has always been her home. Lou, ever focused on the future, urges Amy to look ahead and embrace the possibilities life still has to offer. Tim, ever the protector, wants to ensure Amy doesn't lose herself in the process of making her decisions. Yet despite their guidance, Amy feels alone in her struggle. No one can truly understand what it means to lose Ty, and no one can tell her what's right for her. The weight of this decision is hers and hers alone. In her quest for answers, Amy finds herself looking inward, searching for the strength to make a choice that feels right. Graham's presence on set has reopened wounds she thought had healed, but it has also sparked a revelation. The heart of Heartland has always been about growth, about facing difficult moments, no matter how painful, and evolving into something stronger. Perhaps this season isn't just about finding closure from the past, it's about finding the courage to evolve in a way she never thought possible. Could Amy be the one who needs to change not the world around her, but herself? But the decision isn't just about Amy's emotional growth, it's also about the future of Heartland itself. The ranch needs her. Her connection with the horses, her ability to heal them, is the lifeblood of the place. Without her, the future of the ranch is uncertain. The people of Heartland, especially Lou and Tim, rely on Amy's strength to hold everything together. But Amy is beginning to realize that she can't continue to hold everyone else up if she doesn't have a foundation of her own. Every passing day, the pressure mounts. Amy's life is no longer just about surviving each day. It's about finding a path forward, one that honors her past, but allows her to embrace the future. But what does that future look like? Does it involve Heartland? Or is it something completely different, something that allows her to step out from under the shadow of grief and create a new life? As the season finale draws near, Amy's inner struggle reaches its climax. Will she walk away from the only life she's ever known to chase something new and unknown? Or will she choose to stay, knowing that the future of Heartland rests in her hands? As the pressure grows, Amy reaches a tipping point, one where the decision can no longer be avoided. The choice she makes in the season finale won't just determine her fate, but the fate of the people she loves most. And as she faces that daunting crossroads, Amy knows one thing for sure: whatever she decides, it will change everything. As the days grow shorter and the season finale approaches, the weight of Amy's decision becomes unbearable. Every moment, every glance at the ranch feels like a reminder of what could be lost, but also what could be gained. The emotional strain of balancing her past and her future pushes Amy to her breaking point. The once clear path forward now feels clouded by uncertainty. The strong woman who built a life for herself from the ashes of grief is now questioning everything she thought she knew. The choice is clear in front of her: stay at Heartland and continue the legacy of the ranch. Leave everything behind and look for something new. Both paths are fraught with risk. Staying means confronting her grief daily, living in the place where Ty's memory lingers like a shadow she can never fully escape. But leaving Heartland, the place that has given her so much, means venturing into unknown territory, a future without the comfort of the land and the horses she's always known. The future feels uncharted and frightening. The thought of stepping away from the ranch seems unimaginable. But something shifts in Amy's mind as she takes a step back and evaluates the situation. For so long, she has defined herself by her past, her role as Ty's wife, the heart of Heartland. A healer to the horses, but what if her true strength lies in her ability to grow beyond these roles? The truth is, Amy's journey has always been about more than just survival. It's been about transformation. From the first moment we met her, she has been a survivor, someone who overcame personal tragedy and heartbreak to become the woman she is today. But now, it's time for her to move beyond survival and embrace the possibility of thriving. As the pressure mounts, Amy starts to realize that the choice she faces isn't just about Heartland or leaving, it's about her own growth and how she sees herself in the future. For so long, her identity has been tied to the memory of Ty and the ranch. But as the season finale nears, Amy begins to wonder, what if her true purpose lies somewhere else? Could she make a life outside of Heartland, where she can still honor Ty's memory, but create something entirely new for herself? The thought of leaving the ranch brings with it a deep sense of guilt. It feels like abandoning everything she and Ty built together, a betrayal of their shared dream. But as Amy contemplates her future, she realizes that leaving doesn't mean forgetting. It means evolving. It means finally stepping into the life she's always been capable of living, one that honors her past but doesn't confine her to it. Perhaps there's room for both a new chapter and a new dream, alongside the legacy of Heartland. However, Amy's decision isn't made in isolation. Her family, the people she has leaned on for support, are all affected by what she chooses. Jack, Lou, and Tim each have their own views on what Amy should do. While they have supported her through her grief, each of them has a vision for the future of the ranch. Lou, eager to see Heartland continue to thrive, has always believed in the importance of preserving the past. Tim, on the other hand, has always wanted to see Amy find her own happiness, free from the burden of the past. But Amy knows this choice isn't about pleasing anyone else. It's about her own happiness and her own future. As the season finale draws closer, the tension builds not just within Amy, but within her family. Each of them must come to terms with the idea that Amy's decision will change their lives as well. Will they be able to support her no matter what she chooses, Or will the fractures in the family widen as they struggle with the reality of change? In the final moments leading up to Amy's ultimate choice, the weight of the decision is nearly unbearable. She knows that whatever path she chooses, it will forever alter the course of her life. The safety of the familiar Heartland, her family, and the life she's always known is so comforting. Yet, the idea of exploring a new future holds an undeniable appeal. Amy must finally confront the idea that staying in the past isn't a way to honor Ty. It's a way of keeping herself trapped in a life that no longer fits who she is or who she can become. Just when it seems like Amy is about to make her choice, a twist of fate threatens to throw everything off course. An unexpected event, one that could change the ranch forever, forces Amy to make a split-second decision. The stakes are higher than ever, and the finale promises to leave viewers on the edge of their seats. Will Amy stay and continue to carry the weight of Heartland's legacy? Or will she step into the future, uncertain but ready to embrace a new chapter of her life? Whatever she decides, it's clear that the choices made in this finale will forever change the trajectory of Amy's journey and the heart of Heartland itself. As the sun sets on Heartland, the ranch home to so many beloved characters stands quiet as Amy looks out over the land she has loved and worked for so many years. Every memory, every triumph, and every loss floods her mind. In these final moments, she is torn between the past and the future, between staying in the place that shaped her and stepping into the unknown. The choice before her is overwhelming, but she knows the time has come to make it. There is no turning back. In the evening stillness, Amy reflects on everything she's been through: the heartache after Ty's death, the struggles of being a single mother, the deep bond with the horses, and the connections she shares with the people of Heartland. She remembers the joy, the laughter, the love, but also the pain, the loss, and the longing for the one person who truly understood her. Through it all, she has grown stronger, more resilient, and more certain of what she truly wants from life. The decision has never been more difficult. Heartland represents everything she and Ty built together: a life of love, hard work, and dreams. Leaving would feel like losing him all over again. But as she stands at this crossroads, Amy realizes something essential: staying in the past isn't the same as honoring it. If she is to move forward, if she is to truly heal, she must find a way to reconcile her grief with her desire for something new. Then, like a wave, clarity washes over her. She doesn't have to choose between Heartland and the future. She doesn't have to abandon the past to move forward. Ty's legacy, the life they built, will always be part of her. But that doesn't mean she must remain trapped in a life defined by his absence. The best way to honor Ty is to keep living, to fight for the future they dreamed of while forging her own path. An unanticipated crisis occurs just as she comes to this realization, one that puts the ranch and everything she holds dear in danger. Whether it's financial ruin, a personal conflict, or an event that unites the community, Amy is forced into action. Heartland needs her. The people around her need her. And in that moment, she sees what truly matters. It's not just about where she goes next, but how she faces what's in front of her now. The challenge brings the family together in a way they haven't been for years. Tim, Lou, Jack, and Georgie rally around her. In the midst of chaos, Amy feels their strength. She is not alone. Her family is the Heartland. No matter where life takes her, this place will always be part of her. Yet, she is also reminded that she holds the power to shape her future. She can't live for the past or for anyone else's expectations. With quiet resolve, Amy makes her decision. She will stay at Heartland. But this time, it's not about clinging to the past. It's about moving forward, honoring Ty's memory while building a future of her own. She will continue working with the horses, teaching Lindy the lessons Ty cherished, and upholding the ranch's legacy. But she will also take steps to create a life that is hers, one where she chooses her path and lives authentically. As the family gathers one last time, their support is unwavering. Jack, ever steady, gives his blessing, proud of the woman she's become. Lou smiles through tears, caught between joy and sadness. Tim, the eternal protector, finally acknowledges that Amy's future is hers to claim. Their love gives her the strength to embrace what lies ahead. The finale closes with a sense of hope. Amy's journey is far from over, but she is ready for the next step. Heartland remains the heart of the story, but it is Amy's heart that beats the loudest. She has found a way to honor the past while stepping into the future.